Oh, right. Well, boom. Starting soon becomes main scene. Yeah, what up? Um, guess we'll wait for people to roll in here. But, yeah, pretty much Diablo 4 early release. Um, I highly doubt we're gonna get in. I've already been kind of trying because it feels like this isn't even worth it, to be honest. Because I doubt we're gonna get in, man. I've already tried actually for ever since 4 o'clock, so I mean not very long, the last 3 minutes. But I've been spamming on this, and yeah, no go so far. It said I didn't have a valid server or a valid license, so it seems unlikely because I definitely bought the game. But yeah, play it by ear. I think I'll give it till about like 4:15, 4:20, maybe 4:30. But definitely gonna bail out if this is the. I imagine this is gonna be the length of it. So it's too bad though. But yeah, if it gives me that one thing, dude, I think the line's just gonna get longer. I had it where I was one of the first people, but then it rejected me ASAP. So. And my stream's not fancy enough to play shit on the side while I'm waiting, so we could play music, I guess. But this seems about the length of it. But if it keeps up like this, probably swap over to Fallout 76, because that's what I've been rolling with for the last few streams, so. Come on, baby. Unable to find a valid license for Diablo 4. So that's what I got earlier, and then it puts you back at the beginning, and now it's a 4-minute wait, so it's just getting longer and longer. So apparently, Diablo 4 error code 315306, unable to find a valid license for Diablo 4, simply means that the servers for the game are not up in your region yet. We have no idea why the error code isn't more explicit about this, especially as this has been the case for some time, but that's what it means. Per website. Yo, what up, Grease Man? What up, what up? I'm in line. But I've gotten an error message already 3 times saying I don't have a valid license. And yeah, dude, I think I just read online that means just the servers aren't up in our region yet. But what's happening though is perpetually more people are getting in line. So then when you get kicked to the back of the line again, it's just gonna be that much longer of a wait. Yeah, I am not. I might bail out at a certain point. I don't know how committed I am to trying to do this for, God knows how long. But nice, man. At least you're trying to get in at the same time, too. Flood the gates! Oh, I can tell. I feel like my bottom neighbor does not like that I stream. So I thought I heard some bass and shit, but that's okay. I'm moving out soon, so I think suck a dick. Man. Well, Grace, man, if you're there, do you know what you're gonna make, man? Here, I feel like I should fucking reciprocate, bruh. Wait, are you streaming right now? Barbarian? Fuck yeah. Not yet? Okay, okay. Yeah, you let me know. I'll fucking hit up that Twitch. Um, Barbarian, that's fucking sweet. I'm usually, I'm streaming once I get in. Yeah, that's a good call. I thought I'd just be that a-hole that sits here and doesn't have any cool videos to watch on the side while trying to cram in. But let's be honest, the amount of people trying to stream this right now is probably in the thousands. So I'm probably extremely low on the list. I'm not super worried. I'm higher than the zeros and oneers at least, but I'm lower than the hundreds and thousands, so even the teners. Double digis. But nice, man. I know, I was thinking, I usually go Necromancer in these games. That's usually my shit, but I don't know. I think I might go Beastmaster or whatever it is. Druid, I think. Looks fucking sweet. I think second on my list was the Rogue. That looked really cool. But yeah, feeling that Druid vibe. Hoping. But yeah, I think it's gonna be... I feel like I should have recorded myself saying it. I said it throughout the day. I was like, dude, it's gonna be a scuffed ass early release. It's always a cram of people getting in. Druid is second on your list? Nice. Oh, I'm so excited. I mean, truth be told, I'm gonna play everything, so it's... I play the fuck out of these games. But now it's just a matter of, I know it's gonna pop me with the error message again, there's no way. Unable to find valid license. Sweet, and now it's gonna be like a 4-minute wait again. Okay. You know, you'd think you'll get in. I like your optimism. I don't know what it's based on, but not that I want to smear Blizzard or anything, but they've not been in the good graces of the fan base for the last few years. Maybe several. So this would be no different. To say that you're going to do an early release and then not prepare for it and or slash just like not have, I mean, like, I know there's just that expected rush, but have we not hit a point of technology where we can anticipate that and prepare? I don't know. Seems like something this high volume, though. You would expect a giant rush. It'd be really cool one of these times on one of these early releases where they have the capacity to run it all. All the betas went fine, and now launch this. Oh, also, probably not the time to ask, because, I mean, like, yeah, having you type it all out is probably not the best, but curious to see how your trip went and the stories, so, that sounded like it was a good time, man. Hope it went good. Yeah, maybe we can catch up later tonight or something like that. I don't know. Freaking... It was, thanks. Aw, dude. I've never been, but one of these days, that's definitely on the bucket list. If I remember correctly, it sounded like you had been before. I think that's what I was gonna say. You're in? What? Well, congratulations. I hope I get in too. Fuck, man. Come on, baby. I feel like I'm not gonna get as lucky. You will. We need to set up a co-stream soon. Yeah, man. Actually, I was working with Eli yesterday on trying to get that going. And just trying to figure out, because I don't think the way my stream's set up and I'm playing through PS5, I'm not going to be able to use party chat, but I've got Discord now linked. So, yeah, we should do some troubleshooting off stream or on stream if we want to turn it into a just chatting thing. And, yeah, troubleshoot and get that Discord going. But yeah, I just want to see if it picks up the audio, because I can't pick up people's voice unless it's maybe in-game voice from my PS5 source, because my headset's running through the PC, so it wants to use the microphone off the controller and whatnot. The input-output business. So, I mean, it was a cool feature for them to put a mic into your controller, but let's be honest, who actually uses that as their primary thing if they're serious about gaming? Probably not a lot of people. Hopping on my stream. Oh, fuck yeah, man. Here, I'll get on my phone and get the Jim Jam going. Oh, come on, baby. Dude, see, I knew you just got lucky. I got hosed. Why? The gods did not favor me. Dude, what the fuck? Boom. Wait, what? Yeah! Dude, you're in, man. What the fuck? I know it's kind of silly, but I'm gonna write something. Why? Here, let me catch that audio for a little bit. The least I can do, dude. Fuck. Just sitting here fucking twiddling my dick anyway. It's just a game of patience now. Yo, if anyone else is viewing the stream, go check out my boy Greaseman in the chat. I'll plug that shit all day. He's in. So there's actual gameplay. I'm gonna get cucked by this fucking thing probably for the next who knows how long. So the queue for the thing has gone down. It's down from 4 minutes, so that's good. But no bueno otherwise. I told myself I wasn't gonna do this. I'd just play a game if it didn't work, but now there's hope. I have hope, and that's dangerous. I think it's gonna work, but it's also, I don't think it's gonna work. It's kind of a dual confusion at the moment. I just want to watch a cutscene at least, man. I want to break free. I guess it's one of those things, man. I wish I would have had something at least cool planned on the side to do while I'm waiting. I got nothing. I think I just gotta fucking... I don't know how long to give it, man. It's my off work time. This is the time for having fun. Not sitting in lines. If I want to go sit in lines, just go out into the fucking world. And find something. Oh, man. But virtual lines are cool, you know? Everyone likes lines at Disneyland. You know, that's why they invented the Fast Pass. Queued. I don't believe it. I don't believe you. This is what hell is like. This is the game. How many times can you press X and wait? Well, it's a competition thing now. Maybe this is content. Maybe I can make this something clip-worthy bullshit, sitting in a line and waiting. Oh, that was a quick 2 minutes. They went down to 1 quick. Come on, baby. But going forward, I don't know how much I'll be streaming this. I think this is just the novelty of it because it's early release. So we'll play it by ear. But other than that, man, I just imagine a lot of people are gonna play this, and I don't like being part of the saturation. I like playing stuff that a smaller amount of people are playing. I guess I have done Fallout 76 recently, but so yep. Sorry, this is it. If anyone's watching, this is the extent. I'm praying for content. I pray to get in. Connecting to Diablo 4 services, that was slightly different. But that's not. Okay, so down to 1 minute left. Oh, man. Oh, good lord. Good lordy lord. 1 minute left, 1 minute left, 1 minute left. It's not gonna work. Dude, yeah, this is my fear. This was what I was fearful of. You know, I even got asked today, "Hey ArchDuker, are you going to stream Diablo 4?" I answered with a maybe. And my answer also, I should like fucking copy the text message thread, said, "I don't think people are gonna get in because some people aren't gonna get in. It's gonna be a fucking big match at the door, and some people are gonna get in, some people aren't. So it's just gonna be that game of patience. But then, like, hopefully, if I do get in, my real hope is if I do get in, I don't crash midway through and then get kicked back to the fucking line. That's my biggest fear. Besides not getting in at all, which so far not looking promising, but, you know. The queue times are at least down from 4 minutes to 2. Meanwhile, I'm watching Greaseman stream, and he's got really cool stuff going on. And I'm green with jealous rage right now. I'll tell ya. I will tell ya. Connecting. I think that means I'm screwed. Come on, do it. I've been a good boy. I paid you your money. What else do you want from me? Okay, this is login attempt, probably about like 10 or 20, I don't know. We're gonna get in. We're on PlayStation servers. My homie's on PC, he is in. I'm watching a stream on my phone as we speak. He almost had us crash, but it recovered, and it's still working. So, yep. This is the status. This is real life, real wait, real time line. So, excited and hopeful, but also prepared for disappointment. So, yeah. See, this is where I need to get desktop capture. So then I can just scroll through, I bet there's some fucking good memes right now on Reddit or something. Just getting to Diablo 4 servers be like, and then, you know, some shit. Some funny shit. We probably got to get some good stuff out there, so. But, yeah, no. It is what it is. This is what we're doing. What was the point of giving you my money when I can't even play it? I demand satisfaction immediately. That is how this country works. God damn it. And if not, I will air out my grievances. But I do got a red vibe going on. I got my fucking red tank, and I got the red light, and it's for Diablo. I don't have any cool, like, Diablo stuff outside of that, so, I mean, this is as good as I can do on short notice. I didn't even really think about this. I pre-ordered it yesterday, and was like, early release, not early release, early release, not early release, and I kind of figured that, you know, this would happen. But, you know, I'm a sucker. I still went for it. I'm a sucker. Oh man, any minute. Yeah, you know, beating a dead horse. That's what this is. Excuse me. Well, how long do I go for? You know? How long do we wait? I guess at this point it'd feel bad to bail, but at the same time, like, I'm staring at a red circle spinning in circles. Come on, baby. This is the one. This is the one. I can believe. Believe. Queued. Queue it up. Oh, now the line increased again. Good. Do you think if I'm a giant Karen and complained to Blizzard that they'd do anything? Maybe I could get a refund or a complimentary action figure or poster, like a little like mini or something. Something relatively expensive to them, but just to dismiss me. Honestly, that sounds like so much effort, and I would actually never do that. So, but just entertaining the thought here. Who knows? Wish I had like a piano or something, or like fucking something to do. I've got these old La Croix cans. I can do some advertising. Feeling thirsty? Need to be hydrated? Well, look no further than sparkling water, pamplemousse, naturally essence for that delectable flavor that you always expect from your favorite La Croix. Drink it today. Do you think that would be pretty good? I think that would be pretty good. I'd buy it. 0 calorie, 0 sweetener, 0 sodium equals innocent. Try it today. So that could work too, maybe. You know, what else we got on here? We only provide the most freshest... No, okay, wait, let's scratch that one. Bad take. We only provide the freshest carbonated water. At La Croix, we care about our product. We care about you. That's why we reduced our amount of cans per box from 12 to 8. So you have to buy more to enjoy it more. Have it today. You know, maybe that one could work. Yeah, I don't know. You can do whatever you set your mind to. Try La Croix. That could probably work. We got a good can pun in there. What are you gonna do? You know, that's it. Sorry, that was a really bad dad pun. I couldn't keep my face straight on that one. Connecting to Diablo 4 services. Queued. Traveler, you will not enter. You know, I could probably keep going on the water jokes, but I don't know how much more I could really get out of it. Distributed by La Croix Beverages, a national beverage company. Wow, they're OG. Are they owned by anyone, do you think? Product of the USA. Non-GMO. That's good. Ah, the asterisk. It's naturally essenced. You know, essence. I like, I guess, when people put essence in my drinks. Because who knows where the essence come from. But like non-GMO, you know, is good. That's what the asterisk means after naturally essenced. Is that there's some essence, but it's natural. So you're okay, you know, and it's not GMO, so you know, it tastes good. It tastes good now, so it's whatever. I think this is. I'm just gonna maybe stay committed, man. Maybe this is the whole stream. Just like 2 hours of like doing this. Who knows? Said I wasn't gonna do it, but then I did it anyway. So here we are. We're just hanging out, you know. I don't think there's anything else really cool I can do. I've got cans. I guess I got some like magic cards and stuff like that. But I don't really like want to showcase it. I guess like I could. I might get bored enough. Who knows? You know, everything's on the table. Everything's on the table. Literally. I got 2 tables here. Everything's on it. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe we can draw something. Here, I'll. Oh no. Draw penguin. Do my best. We'll draw our best penguin. You know, we'll see who wins. If I can get the penguin done first, or if we get in to the server. Oh. So we're gonna draw the little shape of it on the outside. It's been a minute since I've drawn a penguin, a little cartoon penguin. It was inspired from one of my buddies back in the day. We drew a penguin, and I really liked the shape of the penguin. So I started kind of crafting my own little rendition of it. And boy, you know, you can really get him as cute as a button. Depends kind of on the shape and like the kind of curviness of his body and his wings. You can make it look really cute. So we're gonna try that. Gonna kind of go for those Kirby arms. Now I did kind of overdo the body compared to the little sticky note I'm drawing on. But that's just what it is. I'll try to get the feet in there like I like to do. But yeah, I probably haven't drawn this in like maybe a decade. So give me a second. And I promise we'll have some good times. So bam. There's another foot thing. Bam. And I don't know. I like to think penguins got little nails. So we'll draw that. We'll draw those features on there, sure. So now we're filling in. So far, here's my shape. I've got right there Okay, that's the shape of the penguin. So we're getting a little closer. Yeah, it's pretty good. So we got his little hand. So yeah, here we got his body. It's kind of taking shape. Oh, and I'm covering one of his hands. So that's one of the hands, and then you got your little feet too. Okay, you don't want to forget about the feet. Penguins got to waddle. They waddle around everywhere. That's just how it works. So now we're gonna draw his belly, and for the belly, we're just gonna draw an arch, much like me, the TheArchDuker. And then you draw, boom, simple. It's simple features here that make all the difference, see? So now what we got a little belly, okay? So next up, we're gonna draw some sunglasses, because what kind of penguin isn't cool as a fool hanging out in the pool unless he's got some sunglasses? So we're gonna do some sunglasses. So we draw it across, just a straight line, bam. Like you're almost drawing a headband for him, but then what you're gonna do is two more U arches, like so. You're gonna put that under, okay? So we're putting it under his eyes. So you do one arch for the one eye, and then you do another one, kind of like an upside down McDonald's arch, if you want to think about it that way. Or a W, what have you. Now I kind of fucked up a little bit. One lens is a little bit bigger than the other. But maybe he just got custom lenses. One eye is bigger than the other. He just had to, he needed this. So, and then we're going to draw some reflective shadeness across, okay? So I'm going to show you what it looks like, right? Meow. So meow, it looks like this, okay? So now see how on the, oh, let me cue. See on the shade? He has his little eyeglasses now, okay? And now he's got the reflectors. He's got the reflection coming in, the sun, whatever's happening, boom. That's how it works. So now let's fill in a little bit of black space to accentuate the shades. So we're gonna get it going. So you just start shading in. Shading in. No big deal. You want to go in one direction, because that's kind of how the reflection worked. And how do you keep the consistency in the drawing? So we're shading in, okay? So now, what it'll look like, filled in, it's gonna blow your mind. You're gonna be like, wow, I can't wait to do this myself. Because anyone can do this, it's easy. It's an easy one. So now, boom, shades, filled in. Look how cool our buddy's looking now, right? But he's not full penguin yet, right? Because what's missing? What is missing? I said missing, it's missing. What is it missing? That's right, it's the beak. The beak is what's missing. And the beak is really easy. It's like a little piece of corn, but kind of sharp down with the beak, right? So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Bam. Sharp beak. So easy. Look at that. Look at that fucking thing. See? A little peppercorn fucking whatever. Here, no, let me hit the X button while I'm holding this up. See? Now, I can't get it to focus in too much, but it is what it is. I did my best. That's as close as I can get it. I've got no control over the camera. It's got control over me. So, that's the beak. And that's just about has it. Now, you can give him accessories. You can give him hats, headbands, you know, beanies, cowboy hat, you know. But it's really easier to do that, I suppose, if you have an eraser and not a pen. Because then you can kind of take out the top of his dome there and pencil it in. Some nice feature marks. So, but yeah, that's our kind of finished product. There's some more features that we can add, right? So, like their feet kind of have those like lines across them as it kind of goes up, kind of like the digits of your finger, right? You got your little lines like 1, 2. So we're gonna kind of do that, but we're gonna do that. Oh, it didn't turn out. It didn't turn out like I thought. It kind of just looks like he has toe rings. But that's okay. Toe rings are kind of fine. I kind of was thinking, oh, here, let's just do the detail all across the feet. Oh, that looks really bad. Yeah, don't do what I did. For your penguin makers at home, be careful. So, I mean, I was trying to go for something like that. I didn't get it. I don't know if you can really see the detail. I kind of fucked up the feet now, but it's okay. He's still cool. The other penguins, I promise, won't make fun of him. He's gonna be okay. He's a pretty cool dude. So, I think for the sake of drawing something else, what else could we give him? We could give him accessories on his fins, or little hands, or whatever they are. Flaps, flippers, wings. Are they wings? Can they fly? What defines a wing? I don't know. You tell me. So, that's the real question here. What the hell do you call those? So, maybe he's got a copy of Diablo 4. Oh, been a minute since I've gotten that one. We'll keep trying. Okay, so now we're going to draw a copy of Diablo 4. He's holding it. He was excited. But little did he know if he was to play on PS5 that he would get, he'd get fucked over. I was gonna say cucked, but fucked over seems like it's more appropriate. Because he was gonna be doing this for 45 minutes and have to come up with some bullshit like drawing on a notepad to make content to fill in the time. So that's what we're doing. That's what he's doing. So he's got his copy of PS5. Now, is the PS5 in the top right? I haven't bought a physical copy of the game in a long time. We're going to assume it's top left. That's just how Sony does it. Okay. And now, we're going to have Diablo 4. Ooh, so you want to almost start with the V because of the layer. Right, you want that IV in the back. And you want to go Diablo. And then we've got that picture of what appears to be the female Diablo. Don't know much about it, but we're going to guess anyway. So we're going to draw that in. And it's just a really minor detail. I think she had horns from what I saw in the pictures. Alright, so we got this horny lady here. And she is mad. Okay. So there it is. Okay. Not too shabby. He's got his copy of Diablo 4. I don't know if you can see it so well. The focusing isn't so good. And I don't really feel like trying to manage that. It almost looks like Heisenberg or something in his hand. I don't know what's going on there. That's okay, though. He's got a copy of Diablo 5. So in his other hand, though, what do we give him? Ooh. That's a tough one. Could have anything, really. So, I kind of wanted to put, like, a parasol above his head. But a parasol, doesn't that sound fancy? That sounds kind of complicated. Because it's kind of like a fucking umbrella, but, like, you got the pole. And I don't know. I'm not that good at drawing, so this is about as good as I can do. Straw. For some reason, I want to give him a straw, but he's got no beverage. But he could, if he picked up at his local store. A La Croix. He could be refreshed too. So, we're going to give him a straw. Fuck it. I made up my mind. And it's not going to be a normal straight straw. It's going to be a flexi straw. Because he likes to be able to put it to his beak, right? He's got a small beak, no neck. You know, he needs to have the flexibility to be able to put it right to his fucking pecker, you know what I mean? So, he's going to fucking get it. We're going to give him a straw. So, straw time. All time. So, boom. Let's go right up through his flipper. Almost going to kind of look like it's impaling him, but it's not. Folks at home, don't worry. He is safe. He is as safe as he can be. So it's going to kind of look like a candy cane. I'm not going to lie to you. It comes back to me not being good at drawing. But I try my best. And we're going to do a couple of the accentuation lines where the flex happens. That little stretchy part. Everyone knows. Everyone's had a flexi straw. Come on. And there you have it. So it could be candy cane if you want, but it's a straw. See? That one right there. See, he's got his straw and he's ready to put it into a beverage. Now he's hunting for it, but don't worry, he's got a lot of time on his hands. Guess why? Because he's trying to play Diablo 5 or 4. We're not there yet in 5. That'll come out in like 2045. And then that shit right there. He's got Diablo 4. He's got a lot of time on his hands because he can't get in. He's got the PS5 copy. So he's got a lot of time. He's going to find the beverage. You know, he's a penguin. Might take him a little longer, but who knows? Still thirsty. He's got to get what he needs to get. Which brings up our next question. How thirsty do penguins get? Well, let's find out. So, how do penguins drink salt water? That's a good question. At times, when they're not catching their prey, penguins do drink by suction, or gulping seawater when they plunge into the sea. Interesting. But this doesn't mean they chug seawater to quench their thirst. Penguins drink meltwater from pools and streams and eat snow for their... Oh, they're gonna make me click on it. I gotta click. Ooh, might cut out the stream. But we're gonna take risks. We're risk takers now. If anything showed me about this stream. So penguins seem a bit out of place on land. With their standout black jackets and their clumsy waddling. Ha, everyone loves it, right? These little guys. That's the shit. April 25th of each year is World Penguin Day. Oh, we missed it. That's okay. And to celebrate here at the Smithsonian Magazine, okay? So Smithsonian, I'm not stealing your content. Just be aware. I am giving you credit to Mr. or Miss. Who is it? Miss Hannah Waters. Well, thank you, Hannah. Let's see what we got. This was published in 2013, just so you know. It's a little dated. Depending on which scientist you ask, there are 17 to 20 species of penguins alive today, all of which live in the southern half of the globe. The most northerly penguins are Galapagos penguins. Sphinctis mandiculus, which occasionally poke their heads north of the equator. I guess that explains the sphinctis part. While they can't fly through the air with their flippers, many penguin species take to the air when they leap from the water onto the ice. Wait, flippers, they are called flippers, see? We debated it, now we know. Boom. Flippers. So just before they take flight, they release air bubbles from their feathers. Whoa. That's crazy. This cuts the drag on their bodies, allowing them to double and or triple their swimming speed quickly and launch into the air. Holy fuck. That is how they get up there so quick. Just so you know, releasing air bubbles from their feathers. I didn't make this up. It's right here in the science book. Most penguins swim underwater at around 4 to 7 miles per hour, but the fastest penguin is the Gentoo, also known in Latin as the Pygloscilius papua. And that can reach top speeds of 22 miles per hour. Can you imagine when you're going in like a school zone, right? And you're coasting, you're like, oh man, whatever. Well, a fucking penguin's going that fast under the water. This penguin is cruising under there. So don't take that for granted. Okay? Penguins don't wear tuxedos to make a fashion statement. See, we all knew. It helps them be camouflaged while swimming. So from above, their black backs blend into the dark ocean water, and from below, their white bellies match the bright surface lit by sunlight. So dark, light. That makes sense. If you're looking down, it's dark, and it's up, it's light. And that's why they got the white bellies with the black back. Bam. Science. This helps them avoid predators such as leopard seals and hunt for fish unseen. Man, smart little devils. Little Diablos. The earliest known penguin fossil was found in 61.6 million year old Antarctic rock and about 4 to 5 million years ago after the mass extinction that killed the dinos. Oof. Tough. One for the dinos. Waimanu manaringi stood upright and waddled like modern-day penguins, but was more likely awkward in the water. Some fossil penguins were much larger than any penguin living today, reaching 4.5 feet tall. Fucking 4.5 feet fucking penguin, man. Imagine that. Come up this high. Bam. It's a big one. Like other birds, penguins do not have teeth. Instead, they have backward-facing fleshy spines that line the insides of their mouth. Whoa, there's a picture on here I wish I could show you. It's a penguin with its mouth open, and it looks crazy. These help them guide their fishy meals down their throat. Never thought I'd be reading that. Penguins are carnivores, so they feed on fish, squid, crabs, krill, and other seafood they catch while swimming. During the summer, an active or medium-sized penguin will eat about 2 pounds of food each day, but in the winter, they'll eat just a third of that. Guess it's that hibernation thing that's kind of going on. So, you gotta be careful of that. Also, if anyone's here, boom. That's the penguin. Okay, he's holding Diablo 4, a copy, and he's got a straw. He's thirsty. So he's looking for something to get to drink. He's looking for something to drink. That's where we're at, and that's why we're here. So, continuing on. Eating so much seafood means drinking a lot of salt water, but penguins have a way to remove it. How, you might ask? Well, let me tell you. The supraorbital gland, located just above their eye, there, filters salt from their bloodstream. Holy fuck. Can you imagine? Which is then excreted through their bill. Whoa. Wait. Eye, salt, bloodstream, bill. Or by sneezing, or they can hachoo. Bless you, penguin. You just excreted some shit. Good job. But this doesn't mean they chug seawater to quench their thirst. Penguins drink meltwater from pools and streams and eat snow for their hydration fix. Oh, wait, that answered our question. That was why we came here. They don't chug seawater to quench their thirst. Penguins drink meltwater from pools and streams and eat snow for their hydration fix. So those motherfuckers are just going waddling around, and all they have to do, oh, I'm thirsty. I don't need a fucking La Croix, dude. Oh, let me just peck the goddamn ground I'm walking on and get some fucking hydration. Holy shit. Man. I knew they were fucking cool. Point 9. Another adaptive gland, the oil, also called the preen gland. The preen gland, that is P-R-E-E-N. It's kind of like peen, but it's preen. It's preen gland. Produces waterproofing oil. Penguins spread this across their feathers to insulate their bodies and reduce friction when they glide through the water. So they got that oil, and it makes them fucking glide through the water. Remarkable. Once a year, penguins experience a catastrophic molt. Yes, that is the official term. And I read it verbatim. That's what that says in parentheses. Yes. In fact, that's the official term. Most birds molt, lose feathers and regrow them. Ooh, pretty sure when things molt, they fucking look crazy. A few at a time throughout the year, but penguins lose them all at once. Whoa, get ready for this fucking brain buster. They can't swim in fish without feathers, so they fatten themselves up beforehand to survive the 2 to 3 weeks it takes to replace them. So they know they're gonna molt, and then they just fucking, I'm going all out. I'm gonna have the buffet, give me the krill, give me the fish, give me the squid. I want the whole buffet. I'm not leaving until I'm satisfied that I can survive 2 to 3 weeks while I'm molting. Catastrophically, by the way. Feathers are quite important to penguins living around Antarctica during the winter. emperor penguins, which we are all familiar with, the Aptenites fosteri, have the highest feather density of any bird, at 100 feathers per square inch. Square inch, feathers, 100. It's a lot. In fact, the surface feathers can even get colder than the surrounding air, helping to keep the penguin's body stay warm. The surface feathers can even get colder than this. How's it colder than the fucking air? They don't really delve into that, so I guess that's kind of curious, but like, how can you be colder than the thing fucking around you? Whatever. Helping to keep the penguin's body stay warm. Okay, boom. Point made. All but two penguin species breed in large colonies for protection, ranging from 200 to hundreds of thousands of birds. There's safety in numbers, but living in such a tight living quarters leads to an abundance of, you guessed it, penguin poop. So much that it stains the ice. Did I just read that? So much that it stains the ice. That's right, shit stains on ice. Penguin poop. The upside is that scientists can locate colonies from space. That's how much shit there is. They can look up from outer space, down on the Earth, and go, yup, penguins were there. Because they find those dark ice patches. Whew. Exciting times we live in. Climate change will likely affect different penguin species differently. Uh-oh. But in the Antarctic, it appears that the loss of krill, a primary food source for penguins, is the main problem. In some areas with sea ice melt, krill density has decreased 80% since the 1970s. So you are mathing it right. It's about 50 years, I guess 40 at the time of writing, and that's an 80% decrease. Not good. And that indirectly harms the penguin populations, because, you know, that food. The availability of food. However, some colonies of Adelie penguins, which are Pygoxus adeliae, have grown as the melting ice exposes more rocky nesting areas. Whoa, we got a fucking little secret number 14 list here of a point for penguins. Here we go. Of the 17 penguin species, the most endangered is the New Zealand's yellow-eyed penguin, which is Megadiptes antipodes. If that's right, I don't know, maybe. Who knows? Only around 4,000 birds survive in the wild today, but other species are in trouble, including the erect crested penguin. Nice, man. Eudiptes scleteri of New Zealand, which has lost approximately 70% of its population over the past 20 years. And the Galapagos penguin, which has lost more than 50% of its population since the 1970s. I guess the 1970s were when a lot of this started getting tracked. So, and that is all from Smithsonian's Ocean Portal about penguins. So, thank you for tuning in there. That was good. Good penguin facts. So now we're at about 58 minutes in, and who knows what's gonna happen next? I fucking don't. That's for sure. I'm surprised if there's even someone in here right now. That's fucking crazy. I just talked about penguins for fucking like 20 minutes. And there's a picture of a penguin. You guessed it. He's fucking chilling. He's got shades. He's got a straw because he's thirsty. He's got a copy of Diablo 4. He's excited to play it. But he has a PS5. So he's in the queue system too. We're all in it, man. But we gotta live through it together. That's how we're gonna fucking get through this. So, well, that was 14 fun facts about penguins. We did a couple advertisements for La Croix. So that happened. Shoot, where do we go next? God, we could go anywhere. I've got a coin on my desk. It's a quarter. I bet no one could guess what state it's from. Made in 2021. Minted. Okay? Liberty, life, and justice for all. Okay? So it's pretty remarkable what they can put on these coins. If you don't know. I mean, I don't know if you've ever looked at a coin closely, but the embossing, that's right. I know the word embossing is very impressive from the machine. Yes, this current coin, right? No one's ever going to guess it. It's from fucking Delaware, right? Boom. You don't believe me? Well, check that out. It says crossing the Delaware. Can't get it focused. That's okay. Just like our little print. But he's crossing the Delaware. He's getting after it. He's directing traffic. It looks like in the sea. I really don't know what's going on. Maybe the crossing the Delaware is like is there a Delaware River? Let's find out. Boom. Any minute now. Oh, there's a cute... Man, if I can get my desktop capture working, there's some good penguin fucking videos going on right now, so... Okay. Crossing the Delaware. Crossing of the Delaware. So... We're gonna learn a lot here. Washington crossing the Delaware, so I'm pretty sure this coin is fucking George Washington. Wait. Sidebar. We're gonna sidebar it with Google. Hey bro, on the side. Is George Washington on the quarter? Huh? I'm not even queuing anymore, man. What is going on? Washington on the quarter. The person on the obverse. What the fuck? On the obverse. So for anyone who doesn't know, apparently the heads side of a fucking quarter is called the obverse. I'm old, man. Okay? I've been on this planet for a fucking long time. I never knew it was called an obverse. Why does no one talk about that? Is in fact George Washington. So George Washington, our first president, on the quarter. He's been on the quarter since 1932, the 200th anniversary of his birth. Wild. Holy shit. The right-facing portrait of Washington dates to 2022. The right-facing. Right-facing. Maybe it's this way for you because it's reversed for the camera, but think about it. Just think about it. Quarters before that showed him facing left. Which brings us back to our original question. What the fuck does crossing the Delaware mean? Well, it's Washington crossing the Delaware, which is a famous painting by Emmanuel Lutz. Okay? Emmanuel. We're going to learn about Mr. Lutz here in a little bit. But first things first. Washington crossing the Delaware is the title of 3 1851 oil on canvas paintings by the German-American artist Emmanuel Lutz. I can't do the German so well, so that's as good as we can do. Obviously, I was butchering Latin earlier. We're all over the place, so it's a good one. The paintings commemorate General George Washington crossing the Delaware River. It is a river. With the Continental Army on the night of December 25th, 26th, 1776 during the American Revolutionary War. Wow. Can you imagine? It's fucking forever ago. So, that action was the first move in a surprise attack and victory against the Hessian forces at the Battle of Trenton in New Jersey on the morning of December 26th. Merry Christmas, bitches. We're taking you over. That's what George Washington said. Quote, the original part of the collection was Kunsthalle in Bremen, Germany. I gave it an Italian accent or something, I don't know. Just believe me. And was destroyed in a bombing raid in 1942. So the original painting lost like a lot of art during World War II. A lot of bombing going on. Not good. So Lutz painted 2 more versions, one of which is now in the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City. If you're in New York City, go catch this fucking thing, man. You're going to look at your quarter, you're going to look at the painting and go, wow, I've got it all. Just so you know. So, the other one was in the spoiler alert, it's not there anymore, was in the West Wing reception area of the White House in Washington, D.C., but in March 2015 was purchased and put on display at the Minnesota Marine Art Museum in Winona, Minnesota. In April 2022, Christie's announced that the smaller painting would be sold at the auction the following month for pre-sale estimate of $15 to goddamn $20 million, and it sold for $43 million. A fucking painting. Holy goddamn, dude. Who is buying paintings for $43 million? Christie's, by the way, is a British auction house founded in 1766 by James Christie. Its main premises are on King Street, St. James in London, at Rockefeller Center in New York City, and the Alexandra House in Hong Kong. It is owned by Groupe Artemis. Artemis? Maybe that's French. The holding company of François-Henri Pignot. I can do a little bit of French, huh? You know how to trick you there. Fucking this guy doesn't know goddamn Latin or German, but I got some French in me. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about that. So that is some wild shit. So, you know, that's where we're at. Oh, what's up, Pocket Rocket? Dude, I haven't looked at chat in probably like 40 minutes. I'm talking. I don't know about what. Here, if you're still here, I drew a thing. There's a little penguin. Okay? During the stream, I drew a penguin. He's holding a copy of Diablo 4, which he's excited to play but can't get in there, like many of us. And he's holding a straw, which I guess he doesn't need, because we learned about penguins a little bit ago. Turns out, penguins can just eat fucking snow and get hydrated. They also have other ways to get it, which I have not remembered. The snow was the most remarkable to me, so that's what stuck. Yeah, there was a lot of penguin facts, 14 of them, fun facts, from the Smithsonian, that we rambled off. He can use it to drink LaCroix. Dude, what do you think I did? If you go back on the stream, man, I did some advertisements for, you guessed it, LaCroix. I did it. I did that. So, I'm actually got a representative from LaCroix calling me up a little bit later. We're going to chat business, and I might be featured in their next commercial. I'm hoping I can swing them to bring back 12 can boxes, because now I'm going to have to go off-brand, because buying a fucking thing of LaCroix at $5.50 just doesn't make any goddamn sense, man. If I can go get some off-brand Kroger, you know, shit for 12 cans for the same price, who am I going to go for, right? I've already bought, if I do buy 2 cases of that, I've already doubled the amount of fucking, you know, whatever LaCroix I'm getting out of these, so, eh. What have I stumbled into? Hi, Duke. I also have Diablo. Excited to play with you, good sir. Okay, I plan on making all the builds that you'd ever imagine, so I'm gonna get fucking balls deep in this thing. I'm going to go say hi to Greaseman, see if he has better luck. He is having better luck. Actually, maybe we can just stream Greaseman playing... Whoop. Whoa. Hey. See? He's on. There's Greaseman. Right. Oh. It's on the other side. See, this camera being reversed is fucking me up, too. It's that guy. That's Greaseman. And he's streaming currently. He's having success. And just so you know, that is Greaseman187. Okay? So if you're not having a good time here, go check out my boy Greaseman. He's playing the game. He's in. We could be here for another hour. I don't know. I really just can't say. How much coffee have you consumed today? I had a couple cups, but they've worn off, man. I got my heater going on at work in the office, and dude, right around like 1 o'clock after lunch, whoof, hits me like a fucking wave. I'm just riding a wave of excitement, because I love waiting in lines, and I'm so stoked right now. This is awesome. I've been streaming for an hour and 9 minutes, and that has been an hour of 9 minutes of being in a virtual line that I can't get into, because it's not open. So, just stoked. I'm just vamping, man. I'm providing content. So anyone who's watching, hopefully stops in, goes, huh, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Maybe listen about penguins. Maybe listen about Delaware at the fucking thing. George Washington, quarters. Doesn't matter, dude. I'll fucking do it. I'm doing it all. This is how you make it in the world these days, right? You just provide what the people want. So I'm just giving them a sampler, or what do they call it? You know, at nice brew houses, they call it a flight. I learned that the other day. Fucking blew me away. Oh, I want 6 of your different fucking things. Oh, would you like the flight? That wasn't quite a New Zealand accent. The lady was New Zealander. I tried my best. And yeah, that's when I learned about what a flight is. It was at a cider house too, and me being me, they had a billion ciders, but what did I order? The one Pilsner they had, because I'm a Pilsner guy. I like me some Pillies. So, not pills. I'm saying Pilsners. Very, very distinct difference there on what people might enjoy. So, how the hell does that work? He on PC or something? Yeah, he's on PC. I guess that went good for him. He got in within like the first 15 minutes. It looks like he's made his character. He's playing a barbarian. He's jacked as fuck. I forgot what his name was. I didn't see. And he's gone through the main story. Lots of cutscenes. He's battling some stuff. It looks like an adventure. Looks like a blast. But honestly, every single time I look down, I just get a little bit more jealous. So I'm, I'm monitoring from afar. But I'm happy for him. So let's not get that mistaken. I'm happy for my friend. He is enjoying the game. He's streaming it. Just like you should be. Just like I wish I was. Wow, this sucks. Well worth the $90 for early access, which I spent too. I was kind of, I postulated, right? I won't say that word for like another 10 years. I postulated, I did do it, see? That, what if you were a Karen and wanted to get fucking something from Blizzard? Do you think you could milk this saying, hey, I paid you an extra $20 fucking to play early access and all I did was get cucked at the fucking screen for an hour? I've got video evidence that I'm getting fucking wall blocked. But I'm also trying not to lose my cool, because you can't really do anything about it. I should just be playing Fallout 76 right now and, laugh at my fucking ass off at all the shenanigans I could be having, doing and all that good stuff. But, that is just not the reality of our situation. So we're making the most of what we've got available to us. So I don't know what else to do. We talk about penguins. Maybe let's go. I don't know. I was kind of getting intrigued in this fucking Washington crossing the Delaware, the 1851 paintings, mind you. So let's learn more about the history. I don't know how exciting this will be. If we establish that it's boring, we'll move on. It is what it is. You can only do what you can do. So Emanuel Lutz grew up in America, but then returned to Germany as an adult, where he conceived the idea for this painting during the revolutions of 1848. So keep in mind, George Washington crossed this fucking river on Christmas, and the day after at 1776, Revolutionary War. Okay, so he's crossing this some bitch. This dude conceived the idea and painted it for the revolutions of 1848. Sounds like the painting came out in 1851. So, I mean, almost 80 years after he conceived the fucking, or not 80 years after the original event, he fucking painted this shit. So, wild. Hoping to encourage Europe's liberal reformers through the example. Ooh, I wish I could have that one back. Example of the American Revolution in using American tourists and arts students as models and assistants, among them the Worthington Whiteridge and Andreas Achenbach. Whoa. I just talked myself out of this. But notably on September 5th, 1942, during World War II, it was destroyed in a bombing raid by the Allied forces. So, collateral damage. That's why you risk, putting your painting up in a fucking war zone. Guess you never know that World War II was going to happen, but unfortunate. But don't worry, someone bought it at an auction for $43 million, so if he was still alive, he would have enjoyed it. Wow, I haven't even been looking, man. I'm just kind of somehow hitting X when the auditory cue comes up in my head, and then I press it. So that's my quarter. Yep, crossing the Delaware. That's what spawned all this talk. So crossing the Delaware, 1776, George Washington, December 25th. Boom. That's why that happened. That's why it's on your coins. And we got a little more Latin for me to fuck up. E pluribus unum. What's that stand for? Well, we're not doing anything better. Let's look it up. Unum. E pluribus unum. Out of many. One. The motto of the U.S. That is the motto of the fucking U.S. If you didn't recognize it, I know I didn't. Apparently, if you're a U.S.ian, then that's what that means. E pluribus unum, Latin for out of many, one, is a traditional motto of the United States, appearing on the Great Seal. Whoa, that fucking eagle that's holding a fucking leaf and some shit. Man, my history professor would be so mad right now. I don't remember. Appearing on the Great Seal along with the Annuit... Whoa, that's a tough one. How do you say the O-E fucking smash word? How does that work? Coeptis? And Novis Ordo Seclorum, which appear on the reverse of the Great Seal. Its inclusion on the seal was approved in an act of the U.S. Congress in 1782. So, that's where that comes from. You just learned. So, no biggie. No fucking biggie. Well, shoot. What do we, what's our next talking point? So, I don't really know. I don't know what else to talk about. I was really hoping by now that the fucking thing would be done. Oh, my headset's gonna die too. Well. Oh, watch out there. If you heard a little beep boop beep, like an R2 droid, that was my headset, no big deal. Guess when you just get swole, fucking... Oh, dude. See that? Crushing this thing. It's set at about 40 kilograms. That's how you do it. Right there. Fucking crush. Dude, I got these things could fucking crush metal bars. Smashed. Destruction. That's his. See what I'm gonna do to Diablo when I get there? Oh, dude, that's left hand. It's my weaker hand. Still destroying it. So, Diablo better watch out. I'm training. She's about to get fucked up. Bam. You need a reminder? Bam. Both ways. Bam. Whoa, when you reverse your wrist, it gets a little bit harder. Bam. Back to this one. Smash. It's going really fast now for getting rejected. I don't know what to do anymore. I can try to find more talking points. We talked about penguins, quarter. I drew a penguin. For anyone viewing, there's my penguin. Okay? Drew that midstream. No big deal. You can rewatch the VOD. Fucking lit. It's got a straw. Yeah, that's right. It's not a candy cane. You think he's in Antarctica with a candy cane? Hell nah. That's a straw. Silly straw. Helps him fucking get it to his beak. And then he's got a copy of Diablo 4 in that hand. But he's sad too, because he can't play the game. Like many of us. So, you know, it's just how it goes. But don't worry. We're gonna swole the fuck up. Hit those protein gains later. Bam! And that's when we're gonna get Diablo. Right in our hands, and then we're gonna crush her. Or him. I mean, I don't... I've been kind of confused by the cover of the trailer, honestly. It looks like Diablo in like a... Well, I mean, I don't know where the story's gonna go. Because in the last one, it was Diablo 3 and Leah. Oh, you know what? That's a good talking point. Fuck it. Diablo 3 story. Here we fucking go. So, Diablo 3, right? The game takes place in Sanctuary, the dark fantasy world of the Diablo series. 20 years after the events of Diablo 2, Deckard Cain and his ward Leah in Tristram Cathedral, that's right, the same cathedral that was the setting of Diablo, investigating ancient texts regarding an ominous prophecy. A mysterious star falling from the sky strikes the cathedral, creating a deep crater into which Deckard Cain disappears. Now, that begins Act 1. So enter Act 1. The Nephilim, the player's character, arrives in the town of New Tristram to investigate the fallen star. They accompany Leah to the cathedral in order to rescue Cain. After rescuing him, they learn that the only way the fallen star is to defeat the Skeleton King. Whoa, that was hard to say. To defeat the Skeleton King, who was once called King Leoric. Yes, the very same King Leoric that you have slayed in the past. The Nephilim defeats him and finds a stranger where the fallen star landed. The stranger's only memory is of a sword that shattered into 3 pieces as he fell. Whew, that sword's probably going to be pretty important, huh? So, the Nephilim recovers 2 of the sword pieces, but Magda, leader of the Dark Coven, recovers the 3rd piece. Unfortunate. And tries to make Cain repair the sword. Leah, however, kills the cultist with a surge of magical power, forcing Magda to attack Cain fatally and flee with the stranger. Very big regret comes after this. So before dying, Cain repairs the sword and discovers it to be of angelic origin. So could it be the stranger? Hold up. The task the Nephilim with returning to the stranger. Cain's dying breath. Go, you must return this sword to the dark stranger. Yeah, take Leah too. So you go. That's what he does. Stay a while and listen while I die. That's how it happened. It's unfortunate. Lots of feelings, lots of emotions at this time. After freeing the stranger from the butcher and the dungeons beneath Leoric's manor and returning the sword, the stranger's memories are recovered. And it is revealed that he's Archangel Tyrael. Correct. The aspect of justice. Disgusted with his fellow angels' unwillingness to protect humanity from the forces of hell, Tyrael cast aside his divinity to become a mortal and warned Sanctuary about the arrival of the demon lords. So, that takes us into Act 2 of Diablo 3. So what happens next, you wonder? Well, I'll tell ya. The Nephilim, Leah, and Tyrael traveled to the city of Caldeum. Caldeum? Maybe Caldeum, who knows? My hair looked like a person for a second and scared me. The Nephilim leaves to track down Magna. Magna? It's not like it's some lava. It's Magda. Duh. Magda. At the Qasim outpost, demons in service to Belial, the Lord of Lies, have imprisoned and replaced the guards. When the Nephilim freed them, they proclaim the outpost and the Nephilim is given to Alcarnus, then fights and kills Magda. Bam! Down. The Nephilim then returns to Caldeum to rescue Leah from Belial's forces, disguised as the guards of the young Emperor Haakon II, after which they escape into the city sewers. Leah reveals that her mother, Adria, the Witch of Tristram from the original game, dun dun dun, is still alive. Holy shit. The Nephilim aids Leah in rescuing Adria from her imprisonment in the sewers. All this time. Adria reveals that the key to stopping the forces of hell is the Black Soul Stone, crafted by the renegade Haradrim Zoltan Kul, which has the power to trap the souls of all 7 of the Lords of Hell. Holy fuck. Epic. Leah explains that Kul was slain before he could complete the stone, and that his severed head was sealed away. Adria instructs the Nephilim to find the head, and after the head is retrieved, Leah revives the ghost of Zoltan Kul, who agrees to deliver the Black Soul Stone if the Nephilim helps him restore his body. After the Nephilim finds his body, Leah brings Kul back to life. The Nephilim is then led into the Archive's inner sanctum where the Black Soul Stone is located, but is forced to defeat Kul when he tells the Nephilim to abandon his quest. Upon returning to Chaldeum, the Nephilim finds the city under attack by Belial's forces. Leah and Adria fight their way to the palace with the Nephilim, revealing Belial as having taken the form of the Emperor to deceive them and defeat him. Very typical of the Belial, Lord of Lies. Should have seen it coming. Belial, right? It was in the name. So, kind of disappointed in them for not seeing it. Leah then traps Belial's soul within the Black Soul Stone, freeing Chaldeum, after which she has a vision of Azmodan, the Lord of Sin, and now sole remaining Lord of Hell, who is invading Sanctuary from the crater of Mount Arreat, destroyed by Tyrael in Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction. Great game, by the way. Highly recommend. Act 3. Let me see if there's anyone in chat. What are we doing? Does this mean you got the game? Have you played any yet? Man, this is a bummer, Duke. Is this just affecting PlayStation? So Jack, does this mean you got the game? I did get the game, but, you know, it's so fun. I'm having a blast. No, I haven't played any yet, dude. This is far. Man, this is a bummer, too, because it's just affecting PlayStation. No idea. I'm just doing my own thing in my own world. I will tell you if you've probably won a lot of laughs, or at least I hope. Fucking watch this VOD back. I'm talking about fucking crazy. Why does this suck? Who's talking about sucking? I don't be knowing. We're continuing on our Diablo 2 lore. Diablo 3 lore, excuse me. So, now, they must go take down Azmodan, the Lord of Sin. So the Nephilim travels to Bastion's Keep of Tyrael, their followers, Leah and Adria, only to find it is under attack by Azmodan's army. Great cutscene. Invades the whole thing. It's fucking... feels like this big, man. Like, fucking the whole world is just under attack. You're feeling scared. You're curious how it's going to shake out, but you're a Nephilim, so you're never going to give up. That's when Tyrael instructs the Nephilim to aid the defenders. With that done, the Nephilim enters the stronghold, where Azmodan's forces have breached the lower levels, defeating the demon Gom, the Lord of Gluttony. Oof. He's a thick son bitch too, let me tell ya. The Nephilim then destroys Azmodan's siege weapons before traversing the crater of Arreat, defeating Azmodan's consort Sedea, the Maiden of Lust. Lusty indeed. Before finally defeating Azmodan within the mountain's shattered core, Leah seals Azmodan's soul within the Black Soul Stone, thus collecting all 7 Lords of Hell into the Black Soul Stone. Threat seems to have disappeared. Huh? Nay. Then... oh, lost my spot. Then, they return to Bastion's Keep and find that Adria has betrayed them. Players get played, man. She played them. She's in the sewer, acting all fucking, oh no, help me. Nope, not what's gonna happen. Adria betrays them, reveals she has been serving Diablo the whole time, the Lord of Terror, from the beginning. Adria uses the Black Soul Stone to resurrect Diablo while forcing Leah to serve as his vessel. This is where Leah turns fucking crazy. Boom. Diablo'd the fuck out. Actually ends up into one of the coolest cutscenes of the whole fucking game when Diablo storms to the gate of fucking heaven and him and Tyrael have it out. It is crazy as shit. If you haven't done it, if you haven't played it, you know, do yourself a favor and get the fuck in there. After that, with all the souls of the Lords of Hell now within him, which is fucking crazy, right? All the Lords of Hell are within Diablo. How can he be stopped? There's no fucking way. Diablo becomes the prime evil and begins an assault on the high heavens. That's where you cue that kick-ass fucking cutscene, man. Highly recommend. The Nephilim and Tyrael arrive at the high heavens to find it's already under attack. Imperius, the aspect of valor, blames the Nephilim and Tyrael for their downfall, causing Tyrael to give into despair. I may have misspoke and said Tyrael fought Diablo. It might have been Imperius in the cutscene. Crazy cool. If I learned how fucking my desktop capture worked, I would show the video, but we're not sophisticated enough for that. It's okay. Still learning. So, next. What happens? You're getting blamed, so is Tyrael by Imperius, causing Tyrael to give in to despair. Nephilim, we have given up. No, says the Nephilim. However, the Nephilim remains determined, always with resolve, determination to fight. The Nephilim meets Etheriel, the aspect of fate, who instructs the Nephilim to rescue Auriel, the aspect of hope. That's right, fate and hope, bitch. Returning home, hope to the forces of heaven, the Nephilim is then instructed by Auriel to close the hell rifts. After this is done, the Nephilim finds Tyrael, who has overcome his despair. He just needed a little time to himself, okay? He's in his feels. He just had to... Fucking... I'm okay, man. I'll fight now. Together, they attempt to stop Diablo from reaching the Crystal TheArchDuker. That's a nice plug. The Crystal TheArchDuker, the source of heaven's power. But not to be before a brawl with Izul, Tyrael's corrupted former lieutenant, thought to have been killed in Diablo 2. He came back. Diablo is eventually defeated and his physical manifestation is destroyed. The Black Soul Stone is shown falling from the high heavens still intact. After the battle, Tyrael decides to rejoin the Anguirus Council as the new aspect of wisdom, but remains immortal, dedicated to the building a permanent alliance between angels and humans. So, you defeat Diablo. I mean, as is how all these games end. But then, the story continues in Act 5 in the expansion, Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls. Now, that expansion was fucking, as the kids say, lit. It was lit as fuck. So, for some reason, that's not included here, but don't worry. I'm gonna give you the info. Have I just stopped hitting X? I don't even know what's going on. After Diablo is defeated by the Nephilim, Tyrael recovers the Black Soul Stone that contains the essence of all 7 of the great evils. It's crazy that it's still saying this. Knowing it is too dangerous to leave in the hands of mortals or angels, he and the 6 Haradrim take the Black Soul Stone back to Sanctuary and attempt to seal it away where it can never be found. Deep in the tomb of Rakis, the first king of Westmarch, the kingdom established in the west of Kandurus. However, the group is ambushed by Malthael, former Archangel of Wisdom and member and leader of the Anguirus Council, who had disappeared after the destruction to the World Stone after it was corrupted by Baal 20 years earlier at the end of Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction. Full circle, baby. Full circle. These expansions, now calling himself the Angel of fucking Death. Yeah, he's like the Grim Reaper. He's sick as shit. Malthael kills all but one of the Haradrim, incapacitates Tyrael in the process, and then steals the Black Soul Stone. Yeah, all at once. Crazy. Crazy powerful. Tyrael sends the surviving Haradrim, Lorath Nar, to locate the Nephilim. Nar encounters the Nephilim outside Westmarch City, which has been overrun by the Reapers. Malthael's army of enslaved spirits and renegade angels with the... Whoa. There was a period there. That's called, that's why you gotta space that or your sentences get weird. With the gates blocked, the Nephilim fights through the city sewers to Zakurum, cathedral in the city center, where they encounter Tyrael. Tyrael reveals that with Diablo gone, Malthael sees humanity as a race of demons based on their descent from the original Nephilim, the offspring of angels and demons. By wiping out humanity, Malthael hopes to end the eternal conflict, the long war between heaven and hell. Theoretically, if I could fight for Malthael, it's interesting. I just might. It's got an interesting take. A sliver broke off from the Black Soul Stone when Malthael took it, though, and Tyrael attempts to use it to discover Malthael's plans. The Reaper deploy 2 soul crucibles into Westmarch City to claim the souls of the dead, and the Nephilim locates and destroys them, earning the ire of Urzael, Malthael's chief lieutenant, who awaits the hero in Westmarch Heights. The Nephilim tracks Urzael down to the Tower of Corleon and defeats him in a gruesome battle. Gruesome indeed. The Nephilim learns from Miriam Jazia, a mystic rescued during the attack against the Soul's Crucibles, that Adria, the Witch of Tristram from the original game, who was revealed to have the servant of Diablo in Diablo 3, is in Westmarch, seeking to locate the Black Soul Stone and resurrect her master once again. Very dedicated servant. He got a good one in Adria. So, Lorath decides to accompany the hero, then learns that Adria sealed the tomb's entrance with a rock slide. Uh-oh, what are you gonna do? So he suggests unlocking the guide stones to open the correct passageway. Obviously. Traveling into the ancient ruins in the Blood Marsh outside Westmarch, the Nephilim confronts Adria, who manages to locate Malthael at the Pandemonium Fortress, last seen in Diablo 2. Built in the realm between heaven and hell to watch over the World Stone, she then transforms into a winged I feel like it could be either. Demonic creature, claiming that Diablo sent her a vision of his return at the hands of the Nephilim, after which the Nephilim slays her. Boom! Get the fuck out, bitch. Then, upon learning of Malthael's location, Tyrael takes the Nephilim back into the high heavens, where they find the Pandemonium Gate under attack by Malthael's Reapers. Upon defeating the attackers, they are met by Imperius, Aspect of Valor, and the commander of Heaven's armies, who reluctantly admits that Malthael must be stopped, and leads to the Nephilim into the realm fortress, it's just realm, of Pandemonium. Imperius directs the Nephilim to use an ancient battering ram to breach the fortress gates, using siege runes held by the demons trapped there. So, the climax is about to hit. I hope you're fucking holding on to something. Tyrael arrives, just as the Nephilim prepares to activate the ram. Revealing that he has discovered Malthael's plan, he intends to use the Black Soul Stone to consume all demonic essence and sanctuary, including that which makes up his bloodline of humanity, leading to its extinction. After breaching the gates with 4 hits with the battering ram, 1, 2, 3, 4, Tyrael informs the Nephilim that they must become one with death, as Malthael is, in order to defeat him. Inside the fortress, the Nephilim encounters a figure from their past, dependent on their class. So monk, sorcerer, fucking necromancer, boom, that kind of thing. Who directs them to unlock the soul prison kept in its depths. The Nephilim channels the spirits from the prison and takes on the aspect of death themselves, before moving on to defeat the guardians that bar the way to Malthael's sanctum at the heart of the fortress. The Nephilim holds their own against Malthael for a time until he shatters the Black Soul Stone, just like I shattered this fucking goddamn hand clamp. Boom, dude. Shattered. Wait, I lost my place because I shattered it so hard. Inside the fortress, the Nephilim before moving on to defeat the guardians that bar the way to Malthael's sanctum at the heart of the fortress. The Nephilim holds their own against Malthael for the time until he shatters the Black Soul Stone and takes the power of the 7 evils within himself. Boom. The Nephilim ultimately triumphs, striking down Malthael and saving mankind from his attempt to exterminate it. However, Malthael's death frees the 7 evils, shattering the Black Soul Stone. So, caveat, he really just served as a passageway for the 7 evils to leave the Soul Stone. fulfilling Adria's final prophecy. Adria knew all a long time, but I mean, come on, man. She was super evil witch trying to help Diablo. She had a fucking hand in it. She kind of knew. As Tyrael and Imperius look on after the Nephilim's victory, Tyrael sees the Nephilim in a new light. A protector of the innocent, who can confront the most powerful champions of heaven and hell alike. That's right, you're the fucking ultimate badass. Yet, in the end, the Nephilim still has a mortal heart that can be corrupted, and Tyrael wonders if the Nephilim will remain the savior or become the doom of all creation. What will it be? TBD. That's why we're playing the game. So, alright, I haven't looked at chat in a long time again. So where are we at? Hello, Peacock, the game, did you get it? Here, I'll just do, Jack Smashmouth. Is this like Overwater 2 server unavailable? I wanted to buy, but maybe after the people who paid extra for early access just to hit start. I would play this, no problem, and also Duke 76. Coins are back in COD, by the way. Pocket Rocket. Coins are no match for fighting the forces of hell. Actually, they kind of are. Jack Smashmouth. I mean, they are practically hellish. I enjoy that Duke is narrating the story. Pocket Rocket. I also enjoy this. I appreciate his asides about how good the cutscenes are. Jack Smashmouth. Can I be a necromancing royal dwarf in Diablo 4? Nay, you cannot, good sir. I haven't looked into anything about this game, except for 5 videos featuring the classes, which I watched yesterday. I sort of got into 2, thought 3 was too clean looking. I played Diablo on Persnatch's computer. Nice, man. Well, hey, if you played Diablo and you had a good time, man, that's all that fucking matters. So, but yeah, we're server slammed. I'm gonna probably like almost bail on this, dude. I'm gonna close out the game. I'm gonna try one more time, maybe a couple more. Yeah, is that Diablo this time around? Curious to see how that fucking manifests. And then that might be my stream for today, dude. I don't know. I could go into 76, but kind of feels like, why? Why would I do that? We are investigating reports of login issues affecting and work to resolve these as soon as possible. Well, no shit, Sherlock. I feel like anyone could call that fucking from a mile away. I know I did. Yeah. Well, I suckered in. I bought the fucking thing, and I've been trying for an hour and 42 minutes. And as is very like the fucking thing that you would expect from Blizzard, they sucked a big fat dick. So, suck it, Blizzard. You stole everyone's money again. You give them promises, and you tear people's hearts out. Single player Overwatch 2? No! Not gonna happen. Just release... Wow, I guess I shouldn't just turn this into a shitting on fucking Blizzard thing, but it's kind of hard not to when it's just like, dude... Thanks for taking my $90, bitch. I'm never gonna get that back. Should have just paid $70 and just waited like everyone else. Though I guess that's kind of the thing too, right? This probably is like gonna come out on fucking Monday or whatever, and then just probably gonna have to go through this all again because then the rest of the world is gonna play it. So, it's too bad. 2023, but we still can't do server releases on AAA titles. So, what are you gonna do? I'm cucked. I give up. But, hey, if you hadn't seen the previousness of anything that has happened before the stream, I actually highly recommend checking out the VOD. I hit on a ton of topics. We advertise for La Croix. We talk about penguin facts. I actually drew a penguin too. See? Look at that. Midstream. I showed you in a very Bob Rossian type way how to get there. He is holding a straw and a copy of Diablo 4. Okay? So, it happened. We also talked about quarters, George Washington, the painting of the crossing the Delaware, and so on and so forth. So it was pretty tit stream. overall. Even though that we didn't get to play any games, we had some fun. So, yeah. So, alrighty. Yeah, I'm over it. I'm out. I think that's it. So, thanks for anyone who stopped by, chatted. Um, it was good, but unfortunately, uh, we all bought into the hands of the Lord of Lies, Blizzard, and they won again. So we are defeated today, but we shall vanquish them one of these days. And hopefully they'll stop selling us bullshit, because that's just all we get, it feels like, anymore from Blizzard. And that's too bad, because they were one of the best companies for a long time. And now they're a steaming pile of lying shitbags. So, yeah, how the mighty have fallen. Alrighty, well, hope everyone else has a good rest of their days or nights. And I will hopefully... I'm not streaming tomorrow, I'm not streaming Saturday. So it'll probably maybe be Sunday, and that's tentative. So, just busy, summer starting, lots of things to do. So, it's just how it goes. But yeah. So, thanks again to anyone who stopped by, and I hope if you are trying to play Diablo 4, that you get in. Play one for me, It's kind of how it goes. Alrighty, peace out, y'all.